Vince Williams. The big man, 7 feet, number 46, Connor Hodges. At the other forward, 6'7", number 21, Cody Brown. Starting at shooting guard, 6'4", number 2, Brandon Paczynski. At the other guard, 6'4", number 28, Chase Porter.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Derek White, Hodges, Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
He's guarded by Porter. Porzingis with a screen on Brown.
Warriors foul. Hodges. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Warriors. White with a screen on Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum against Brown. And it's Tatum missing. And it's Porter with the ball for Golden State. He takes it in, lays it up, and banks it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Tatum from long range drills it from deep with his...
Feet set. Tatum's gonna make you pay.
Tatum's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him. And coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Nice D from Brown.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
There's a screen. The drive by Porter. It's hauled in by White.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Williams against Brown. Pass to White. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Now here's Porter. Tight defense on him. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Hodges missing.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. The Celtics, third.
They've been playing at a fast pace, which plays to their strengths.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now Porter. Brown, a screen on White. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Outside White. Inside. Stripped it away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And then Porter with the dunk.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Celtics trail by 3. Outside, Brown. Over Williams. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Yeah, the last game it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
White, the pass to Brown. Hauled in by Brown. The Warriors lead by 3. Here's Porter. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Porter's got 6.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Porzingis with a screen on Brown. Tatum from long range. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Pass to Podziemski. Brown, a screen on White. Here's Podziemski. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Celtics have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And there's the lob. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
That's a big target in Porzingis, but he delivers.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Outside Porter. There's a screen. Outside, Williams. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team. Pass to Porzingis. And the Celtics another 3.
Yeah, I love the answer from Porzingis. Don't sleep on his three-point shot.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for him.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Williams against Brown. Count the basket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
He's guarded by Porter. Pass to White. Outside Tatum. Nice move. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Porter looks it over. Outside Pajemski. The 3-ball. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside White. They set the screen. On the wing, Tatum. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
The drive by Porter. Kick out to Brown. Back to Porter. Pass to Hodges. Outside, Brown. No good on the triple. Boston has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Now here's Tatum. Here's White, defended by Pajemski. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Warriors leading. Porter with it, picked up by Tatum. Outside Porter. Pass to Hodges. Boston pulls it in. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Collins finds Johnson. Young against Porter. Pass to Collins. Johnson with it. Left side Tatum. 5 to shoot. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And the Warriors pushing it up now.
Celtics foul. Young. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Dubs.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Cadis checked in for Jaylen Brown. Porter hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks. Two months, something like that.
Young, the pass to Tatum. Here's Keita. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And so he hits both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Highland looking for an opening. Tatum against Porter. Back to Highland from outside the arc. That one doesn't drop.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Collins passes to Johnson. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Tatum with it. Now Porter defending. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
Warriors basketball.
Golden State has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Here's Highland. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Outside Porter. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Celtics. Young, the pass to Johnson. No good. Misses at the buzzer. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Johnson, also John Collins out there, and it's Tatum in at the shooting guard position. Young finds Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. And a good opportunity to bring up this season's top assist men. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Porter. Out to the right wing. Outside Highland. 4-3. That one drops. And it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Celtics trail by 6. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Oh, Carter with the block. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And it's Highland, that time on the assist by Porter. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
Robinson, a screen on Young. Here's Porter. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Pass to Collins. Here's Queta. Robinson defending. Queta, pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
You have to like Collins and his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
And here's Porter. Back to Highland. Carter, a screen on Young. Down low. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Collins with a screen on Porter. Here's Brown. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Brown's got his second basket on the night.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Now here's Porter. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
Young with it. Over Highland. Rebounded by Juzang.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Good work there as it goes. Porter's got 15 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
And Here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Porter pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 13.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Celtics trail by 15. Shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Jose. Lets the three fly. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Clock at 6. Pass to Jose. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Porzingis sets a screen for 3. The rebound by Hodges.
I'll tell you. They've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And there's the screen. Pass to Jose. Here's the 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
To the middle. Here's Hodges. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Back to Young. And Young slams it in.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome. All right, let's get an update on Jason Tatum from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information. In his analysis, an aggravation of that nagging shoulder tendonitis. Extremely painful. And for a team with a thin roster, this injury really hurts. They will need everyone to step their game up.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Here's the pick. Here's Porter. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Brown, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Juzang. Derek White's checked in for Boston. To the paint. Collins right side. Outside White. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Brown's got 4 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Porter with it. Picked up by Collins. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting just 38% in this quarter. Lets it go from deep. Porter pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 23. Pass to Brown. Beyond the arc. Hauled in by Brown.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
White for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Three-pointer.
White's got 5.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Brown, no good. And the Warriors' shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Pass to Hodges. Kick out to Brown. Now Williams. From downtown. Here's Hodges. Unable to get that one. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Brown looking around. Left side, Porzingis. "14 feet away. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. The kick out to Williams. Outside Porter. To the inside. Here's Hodges. And that one is stuffed right through.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Collins outside. And here's Brown for 3. Counted from distance. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Hodges. Brown against Collins. Porter with it. Soft touch off the glass. Porter's got 21 points in the game.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
From 11 feet away, the Warriors pull it in. Hodges has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Brown against Williams. Down low. The kick out to White. This one for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Warriors lead by 20. 40 seconds left in the first half. They set the pick. Kick out to Brown. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Boston.
Number 41, Keldon Johnson.
Celtics trail by 20. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. He's guarded by Porter. And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
"15 seconds left in the second quarter. He's guarded by Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to get it going. No good off the glass. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans. Half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
Thanks for tuning. A comeback, I'd say, is unlikely here. I'd say a comeback in this game is less likely than... Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Warriors.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
Yeah, they came in with the right approach, and the execution, spectacular. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And here are the Warriors now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. We've got Brandon Pajemski, and it's Hodges in at the center position. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Porzingis against Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Pass to Brown. There's the three. The rebound by Hodges. Hodges has got 7 rebounds in the game. Williams passes to Porter. Williams on the wing, defended by Brown. Pass to Pajemski. Outside Porter. No good with the triple. Boston's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Brown in the high post, working on Williams. And yep, it's good. Brown's got 11 points.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Outside Porter. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. It's stolen. Hodges. Great D that time from Porzingis. Celtics trail by 20. And he's going for the lob. And the jam by Brown.
I love seeing players connect like this. Brown excels at knowing when to go for alley-oops.
Pass to Porter. Outside, Williams. Oh, deflected. White with a steal. And he lays it in on the break. 10 points for him.
They began the play with active defense, and they finished the play with active offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
Hodges with the bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Brown against Williams. Brown inside. Yes, it's good. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here's Porter. He's got 25. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Hodges. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Brown inside. Williams defending. Brown inside. Working on Williams. The rebound by Hodges.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Porzingis against Brown. Porter from outside. Knocks down the long J. Porter's got 28.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards. Really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
Celtics trail by 21. He's guarded by Porter. Boston, no good that time either.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Porter's got 30.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Tatum looking it over. That one's off. Still out of sync. And Williams has got the ball here for the Warriors. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. And here's Porter outside. Here's Hodges. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Outside, Brown. And there's the drive. And the jam by Brown.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Now Porter, 30 points in the game. Pass to Williams. Brown, a screen on Brown. Williams into the lane. And looking at the second half of this season, here are the guys who have owned the offensive end. These are the top scorers in the game since the All-Star break. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Pass to Pajimski. No good with a layup. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Outside, Brown. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple. He has 7.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That can change things.
Here's Porter. Takes a 3. Here's Carter. Pass to Porter. Now Pajimski. And again, no good by Golden State.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now here's Porzingis. On the wing, Tatum. And Carter with the block. Only 4 games left of the regular season. Let's see how the West is shaping up. You take a look at the Warriors, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently.
Well, I think for Golden State, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Here's Porter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. That's good from Porter.
Porter taking 2 shots.
Porter hits them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Now here's Tatum. 13 points in the game. Porzingis with a screen on Carter. Tatum from long range. The Warriors pull it in. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Driving inside, and then Porter with the dunk.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
From the arc. The rebound by Hodges.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Porter against Young. Porter with it. He's got 34. 6 to shoot. It's Pajimski on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Well, some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
And the Warriors making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Collins checked in.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Picked by Carter. Pass to Pajimski. Carter with it. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Carter's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The 3 is up. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Into the lane. And then Porter with the dunk.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Young against Porter. Porter with the steal. Here's Pajemski. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
The third, 2 minutes.
Outside Porzingis. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Screen by Robinson. Porter, the pass to Robinson. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man.
How about Robinson showing off some creativity down there to get the score?
Defended by Pajemski. Good on the shot. He's got 9. Here's Porter. He's got 36 points. Pass to Pajemski. Now Carter. Outside. Williams. Right side Porter. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Williams. Another possession. Another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Left side Young. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. Young's got 5 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to Porter. Right side Pajemski. Carter, the pass to Williams. Shoots over Brown. Williams misses. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. The baseline J is on the way. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
And he was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Robinson, a screen on Young. Outside Carter. Fires from deep. Here's Robinson. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And though there's time left, they don't look like they're about to give up this huge lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Celtics, John Collins out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Young in at the 1. To the paint. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Celtics ball.
Clock at 4. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Golden State. And here's Porter. Robinson, a screen on Tatum. Inside. Robinson can't hit. The Celtics shooting a solid 47%. Outside Young. Jacks up a 3. No luck on that one.
He is just so deadly from out there. you expect that to fall.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Porter. The D's right on him. Pass to Robinson. Now Young with a steal. Tatum passes to Johnson. Over Highland. Boston again missing. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Screen by Robinson. Down low. Tatum pulls it in.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Pass to Johnson. Fires the three. Hits the trifecta.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the three.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Highland, the pass to Carter. On the wing, Porter. Hounded by Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Highland. Porter with a screen on Young. Highland misses. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Keita. Outside Johnson. Outside Young. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Porter. Uses the glass on the layup. Porter's got 38 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Tatum against Porter. Pass to Juzang. To the wing on the left. Porter against Tatum. Robinson, a screen on Tatum. Here's Porter, and here's Robinson. Porter, the pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
Porter against Tatum. Here's Keita. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Carter. Pass to Juzang. To the middle. Here's Porter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Tatum.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Brendan, a players' league. You think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
Here's Juzang. Back to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Robinson, a screen on Young. Porter. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, sometimes big men who set screens need rewards, and Robinson got one that time.
Pass to Collins. Robinson with a steal. And they're running. And there's Porter on the assist from Robinson. Porter's got 42 in the game.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Collins a screen. There's the drive. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. And some changes here for the Warriors. Carter, he's checked in for Stevenson. And it's Highland in for Williams. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Outside Robinson. Pass to Porter. Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers with all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor. Teams are getting smarter and smarter.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for Young. Carter, a screen on Brown. The drive by Porter. Pass to Robinson. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Outside Tatum. It's rebounded by Golden State. Now here's Highland. Up top, Porter. Robinson, a screen on Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup is good off the glass. Robinson's got 12 points here in the second half.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Back to Tatum. Launches it. Boston again missing. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The drive by Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
He's guarded by Highland. It's stolen by Highland. Now Porter. Robinson, a screen on Brown. Right side, Highland. Porter, a screen. 6 to shoot. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Tatum. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Brown. He's guarded by Highland to stop the drought. The kick out to Johnson. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
Porter with it. Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, BA, very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game, in the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The first one falls, and the Warriors make some changes. Gay comes in for Carter, and it's Martin in for Highland. And the Celtics also making a change. White's checked in, and it's Porter with the ball for the Warriors. Martin outside. The 3. They get it again. Pass to Porter. Now Robinson. Count that bucket. Robinson's got 10 points in the quarter.
Sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
And here's Brown for 3. Gay with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Juzang. He's guarded by White. Porter against Brown. Pass to Juzang. Over White. Juzang, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
There's Tatum with the three.
Warriors foul. Porter. Third personal foul. 15 foul.
And he drops it first. And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team, and hope for the best.
Kicks it out to Markkanen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Three-pointer off the mark. And it's the Celtics ball. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. To the wing, right side. Porzingis for three. And the three-pointer goes. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this is a big-time night for Porzingis. He's really fun when he gets going like this.
Outside Carter. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Christopher, he's checked in for the Warriors. Highland comes in for Porter Jr. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And time now to present our player of the game.